guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for hanging out with me today. So today we're going to talk about Ace of Diamond Act 2 Episode 6 or Season 3 Episode 6, whatever you want to call it. It's up to you. So where do I start off with this week's episode? I guess let's go ahead and talk about the match this week. So we're going back into gear, back to our usual thing that our baseball boys do, and it looks like they're off to a pretty good start. It's their first game and they're going great. Like, what is there more to say? I guess them going to nationals has definitely like motivated them more, and it's definitely like showing. Like it looks like they're putting into practice things that they learned from nationals. It's like, I can't remember which character said this, but it's pretty much like what they said. They were like, well, we're pretty much figuring things out, what didn't work, what worked, and improving on what worked at nationals and all that good stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting just to see like how things are going along, especially with the addition of the new first year. So they don't participate in this game, but I really like that Samura and Kuramochi's roommate, he was pretty impressed with Samura because he thought he was just all shits and giggles, which I thought was funny, because he didn't believe him, I guess, that he was a first string until he like watched him pitch and he was like, oh, he was being serious. Like, I thought that was really funny. But I'm really excited to get to know the rest of the first years, just because like we didn't really dive into too much with them, so hopefully in the next couple episodes we will. But yeah, I'm really interested in Koshu. He's again just sparked my interest, especially with the things that he says, and then Yui, he's just adorable and I just want to know more about him too. But besides the first years, we do get introduced to like the other schools that we know with their first years, which I thought was really interesting, just to hear like their voices and see like who their new first years are and stuff like that, because like, why would you show these characters if they're not going to be important along the line, you know? So I'm like, okay, I need to remember like just for now, but I honestly can't remember like half of the new first years from the other schools because it's a lot of boys. But besides that, this match, they actually used Kawakami and Samura, which I was really happy that Samura finally gets to pitch, because he didn't really pitch a lot at Koshin, besides like, you know, the first episode where he kind of flopped and embarrassed himself. But I mean, it's Samura, so what do you expect? Anyway, I was really happy overall that these two boys pitched in this game, and then that, you know, Furia was just kind of like on the sidelines, because I feel like Furia has definitely gotten a lot of attention, so this is really good that we got a little bit of focus on like the other two pitchers, because it's like, hey, these two exist too, not just Furia. And I really hated that Furia's fangirls, they were just there for Furia obviously, and they were like, like complaining when Samura was on there, and I was just like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Oh man, like, leave Samura alone. Like, ugh, I don't know, it's just, they were kind of annoying to me, but whatever. But yeah, Furia didn't pitch, which I thought was kind of interesting either way. But I do want to mention, you know, one of the characters did mention, you know, hey, you know, he can't be pitching forever, so they got to use the other two and make use of them and help them improve too in areas that they need to improve. So I thought that was interesting what they had to say. But I definitely find that to be true, because like, what else is there more with Furia? He's just like this full-on powerhouse that is just really good. So like, where else can he improve? There's not really much to do with him, versus with Kawakami and Samura, where, you know, especially Samura, like, thinking back with season 1, because I am rewatching season 1, like, just seeing how far Samura has definitely come along, like, he still could use like way more improvement, and he has like more room to grow obviously, but just seeing like I said, like, me watching the first season again just makes me realize things a lot more this season, I guess. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but overall what I'm trying to say is that it's just really nice that Samura is finally getting like some practice in real matches and not just completely relying on Furia, because I feel like they're slowly doing that in a way, and I'm hoping that they use more of Samura and Kawakami, because it would be really nice to see these two more often, especially Kawakami because he is a third year. He's gonna graduate soon, so like after this it's probably just gonna be Furia and Samura like going neck and neck. Anyway, I'm just really glad that Samura, as I said earlier, he got to pitch and he was able to blow people's minds away a little bit with his pitching. Like, yeah, like there were some comments here and there with the characters that were like, oh, it's not as fast as Furia, blah blah blah, but like they would see and they're like, it's not really that fast, so what are they seeing that we can't? I thought that was really interesting, and it's like, just wait first years until you guys get to pitch his pitches, or wait, catch his pitches. What the heck am I even saying? Anyway, I'm just very intrigued to see like how the first years are going to react to somebody like specifically Yui and Koshu, because they are catchers, so I'm really excited to see like them catching for Samura and then Furia too. But I feel like with Furia they know what to expect. Samura is like an oddball, so I don't think they know what to really expect until they experience it for themselves. So I'm really excited to see the reaction, because every time that someone catches for Samura, they're always like shocked. So yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. Another reason why I'm bringing that up is because like I said, I'm watching the first season again, and I'm like seeing these things and like seeing everyone's reactions to Samura's like pitches for the first time. Like I'm like, huh, like this is gonna be really interesting with the first years, you know? So yeah, I guess there's not really much to say for this week's episode, other than I think next week's episode, because based on the preview we're gonna focus the shift on Inashiro and Raichi's team, which I don't know why it's like I can't think of the name right now. Ah, god damn it, like I'm just going, my mind is going blank, I don't know why. Anyway, it's just gonna be really interesting to see these two teams like go at it. Like I'm just really excited to see like how this is gonna turn out. Anyway, that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, as usual, hearing me ramble on, and thanks for hearing me ramble on, because I know I can ramble on for hours. But anyway, thanks once again. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!